Hey guys, it's the Sun Sage, and I am back with a pick a card reading for your love forecast for the month of May. Please choose the deck that most resonates with you. This deck will tell me your situation, the challenges you may face in May, and an outcome. Okay, so we have decks 1, 2, and 3. These are from the Mythical Goddess Tarot deck, so they're like oracle cards. They're going to give me general messages, and I'll clarify each of those with the tarot. And I will be using my Game of Thrones tarot deck, okay? So take a minute to pick the deck that most resonates with you, and I will be starting with group 1. Okay. Okay, so hey, group 1. All right, so again, I am going to be picking messages that will tell me your situation and the challenges and the outcome for the month of May for you for love forecast. This can resonate for those of you of any zodiac sign, any situation, whether you're single, with someone, just met someone, or connecting with someone. I'm just going to take a peek inside your May love forecast, and I'm also going to refer you to the description box at the end of this message so that you can check out your horoscope to see if this gives you a little bit more insight into what you're going through and what you may go through in the month of May. Okay, so for group 1, for your current situation, we have the 9 of Earth. Okay, so for the challenges you may face in the month of May with love, we have the 7 of Seas, denial. And for the outcome, we have Pele, or the purifier, okay? So let's talk a little bit about, before we get to the tarot, let's talk a little bit about this 9 of Earth or community card. So I feel like you're in a sharing mood this month, in a generous mood. This could be sharing more information about yourself with your person. This could be sharing your talents, gifts, concerns. There's just a message here about you being very considerate of others with this community card. In the traditional tarot, this is kind of the 9 of Pentacles. The only difference is there is a focus here on using what you have learned and earned to help others, whereas the 9 of Pentacles is using what they've earned and learned to sort of revel in their independence and focus on themselves, okay? So you are spending this month in love, being considerate of others, okay, of your person, being more in tune to what their needs and wants are, probably versus your own, okay? This card is representative of Virgo energy as well. Okay, for your okay, so for some of the challenges you may face, the 7 of Seas or denial, in the month of May for your love life, you could be experiencing some sort of illusion or honeymoon phase, or something that rose-colored glasses, something that could be blocking your true vision of a situation. Something could be blocking you from seeing things clearly. This could also be a message that there are things going on around you that are happening in your life, in your love life, in your romantic life, that you may not be seeing or paying attention to because you are focused on, others. Okay, there could be some things you're neglecting or some things you're just not seeing in the month of May, all right? So we'll get deeper into that message in a few. So with Pele here, this is also Tower energy for your outcome. So I feel like something unexpected is going to happen in the month of May. Once we get the messages, we're going to see what this unexpected energy is. But I feel like you are, if this is denial, okay, and it's like you are fantasizing or having illusions about something, I feel like you are going to be woken up. There's going to be some sort of revelation or breakthrough towards the end of the month, okay? All right, so let's see what this Nine of Earth is about for community. All right, let's see what this Nine of Earth is about. Okay, so I have two. All right, so we have the Tower actually coming out, all right, along with the Page of Spears, or this could be the Page of Wands. So for community, I feel like part of the revelation you could be experiencing, or the breakthrough you could be experiencing in the beginning of the month, is that, because this is your situation. So I feel like this clarifying the Nine of Earth is telling me that you've had this brand new idea about how to go about your relationships. Okay, this could be where that consideration is coming in. Maybe you feel like, okay, let me listen more. Let me be more attentive to someone else. Let me take myself out of the situation for some time. Let me just, focus on this person. They could have even said that to you. They feel like you ignore them, or they feel ignored, or something like this. That could be what this Page of Spears is representing. This is definitely an idea or a message. You could even get a unexpected message, unexpected with that Tower energy there, an unexpected message that puts you on a new path with this person. Okay, that could be a message from your romantic partner, the person that you're connecting with, or it could just be a message, a sign of some kind. Okay, you could definitely be getting a sign. You could also be expecting some sort of message from someone, or someone could be expecting a message from you in the month of May to kick things off with this Nine of Earth here. I do feel like for you, Group 1, because you're in this like giving, sharing energy, I feel like you are going to want to share maybe some of the responsibility of the relationship, maybe do a little bit more than this person has done, and you're thinking about putting more into it, into the connection. Okay, so I'm going to clarify this Page of Spears and see what that's about. Okay. 10 of Spears, or 10 of Wands, clarifying that Page of Spears. So this is a lot for you, okay? This is a lot for you. So let's just say you and someone you're connected with had a falling out or a breakup of some kind. And you're like, okay, maybe I should apologize this time, or maybe I should reach out first or something. Maybe you saw where you want to be accountable in the situation. But this for me feels like guilt. Okay, this is a burden of some kind. This could be guilt. This could be challenges, just general challenges that you're facing about what direction you want this relationship to go in, and it's a lot on you. Okay, with regards to guilt, again, if you have decided that in the month of May you want to come back together with your person with that community energy, you could miss them, you could miss their family, you could miss their friends, you could just feel like, I miss how we were together. There's a sense of togetherness for you, Group 1, in the month of May, that you want to get back on track, but it's going to take a lot of work. Okay, some of you could be doing this out of guilt for how you treated your person, and some of you, your person could be reaching out to you out of guilt for how they treated you. Whatever it is that's coming in for you in the month of May regarding communication, I feel like it's going to be unexpected. Again, this could be a revelation, a breakthrough, some sort of conversation will begin, but that looks like someone is wanting to start a path that they know is going to be a lot of work. Okay, you know that it's going to take a little bit more work than you bargained for, and I feel like you're up to the task in the month of May. Okay, so let's see what's going on with this Seven of Seas or Denial card. This is a need to wake up, see what's going on around you. So let's see what comes out first. These are your challenges that you're probably facing. So your situation, let me make sure I'm clear. So your situation with this Nine of Earth or community card is that you are wanting to have a conversation. You want to spark up a conversation with the person that you are connecting with. And you know that it's going to be a lot of work. This person may not be very communicative or very responsive, but it's something that you're willing to put work into. Okay, you know that things could be good once you get back on track. I feel like your situation is you trying to devise the way how to get back on track in the month of May. Your challenge here with the denial card is going to be about opening your eyes to something. Okay. So let's see, we got 2 for this one as well. So for the Seven of Seas, the moon, all about illusions, all about what's hidden, what's not being seen, as we saw here in this Seven of Seas card and the Five of Spears. Okay, so there are some things happening in the connection right now that you may not be privy to. This could be on a earthly level or a spiritual level. And what I mean by that is in the earthly realm, the person that you're connecting with could have a lot of conflict in their life here, okay? They may be afraid to start a new path with you or afraid to move forward with you because of people around them that they're fighting with at this time or finding themselves in a challenge with of some sort. There could be some sort of competition. Somebody here could be afraid of competition. There could be competition here that you don't even know about, which is why we have this moon energy, this hidden energy here with the moon, okay? Which makes sense with this denial. There's something that you are going to have to open your eyes and see. I'm getting the sense, group 1, for in the month of May, you may not want to face that there is some sort of competition. This competition could be on a romantic level. I'm going to clarify this moon and this Five of Spears, but I do feel like there's something going on with your person that you're not aware of, and that could be what needs to be addressed. We do see a conversation needing to happen, okay? But you are being encouraged to open your eyes and see things for what they really are, as opposed to wearing rose-colored glasses, okay, in your love situation. Let's see the moon. Okay, let's clarify this moon energy. Temperance. Okay, so someone is trying to balance a situation out. Someone is trying to figure out how much of themselves or how much of a situation they should reveal and how much they should keep to themselves, okay? And that could be the conflict that you and your person have had. You could feel like this person is keeping something from you and you guys stopped talking because you kept pushing in a way, or you kept trying to get something out of them when they were not ready to communicate, or this person could have done that to you. The challenge is still going to be finding a healthy balance in the relationship, because temperance is all about balance, waiting for the right time, waiting for the pieces to fall into place. And so I feel like with this clarifying the moon energy here, you're needing to find the right balance to heal a situation. There's a lot of healing that needs to take place, and that's going to be the challenge for you in the month of May. Also, your person may not be telling you that they just aren't feeling their best self, okay? Or that's something that you may not know. They could be feeling sick, or they could be dealing with a family member who's sick, or trying to figure out, how families fight, this could be this could have a family vibe to it. Let me clarify this Five of Spears, okay? And this could also be your family that you find yourself in a tussle with lately, having some challenges. But I feel like things get better once this situation gets better. Once this family situation or this community situation works itself out. Okay, so I had 2. I'm going to do that again, but they didn't come out. All right, so for the Five of Spears, we have the Magician. This for me feels transformative, the same way the Temperance kind of felt, like a need to heal a situation, but someone having everything that it takes to heal this situation, to heal this feud. Somebody is more powerful than they're giving themselves credit for, and they can put an end to any type of drama or conflict that's going on at this time, okay? So I have to point out that I do see Aries here and Sagittarius here. So there's a lot of fire energy here in this. Also Cancer here. No, Pisces. Cancer and Pisces here. But I do feel like you could be representing this Magician. Once you open your eyes to the truth of a situation, you will see that you have what it takes to bring healing to it. Perhaps your way initially with bringing healing to the situation with your person in the matter of love was more of a force. Okay, I know Aries can be very forceful at times. They get what they want and they go about it in a way that is very aggressive and assertive at times. And so if you are taking on that kind of energy, that could have been what the challenge is. Okay, I know I have to be careful about how I say something to this person. I just want them back in my life. I know, though, that I have to be careful about how I say things to them. I know they're sensitive about certain things, and you need to bring the right amount of balance to the situation so that you can get the information that you want, or so that this person can open up to you the way that you want them to. And it also could take time, because this Temperance is about time. And this Seven of Seas would be representing like the Seven of Cups in the traditional tarot. So there is definitely some sort of option or something here. You're like, should I take this way or should I take that way? So that definitely makes a lot of sense with this Page of Spears in the beginning, what we had, where you're trying to figure out the best way to handle a situation without conflict. You may possibly even just accept that I know that if I bring something up or if I take this route, there's going to be conflict. You're just trying to figure out how to get through it with this Magician card. What's the best way to bring this issue up? Know that there could be a potential argument or some sort of feistiness, but how to get through it and get back together with your person in some way. Because you guys could still be together. There just could be some sort of situation that is causing imbalance in the connection. All right, so let me clarify Pele, or the Purifier. This is the outcome. So this is a need to, this is also healing in a way. This is a need to have everything sort of burn to the ground in order for a rebuilding process to occur. Okay. This is about reevaluating how things were done, whatever this breakthrough could be, or whatever this unexpected event could be. It could prove healing, but let's clarify with the tarot here. Okay, we have the Ace of Spears. So this definitely tells me that this is your connection is going to be on the brink of a new beginning in the month of May. Alright, so let's clarify again. The Eight of Swords. Okay, so I'm still getting this energy for you, Group 1. Like, there is this need to start anew, to start fresh, to use the power that you know that you have to transform this situation. There is still a sense of, okay, once we start over, now what? With this Eight of Swords. All right, somebody in this connection is very confusing. Somebody in this connection is very confused, okay, about how to start things over, how to begin anew, without overthinking things, without doing these sort of having these sort of destructive habits that have come in between the connection. I'm going to clarify that Eight of Swords. Nine of Swords. There is fear here, even with this Moon card. You know, there is definitely a fear about starting over. You may have even decided the step that you want to take is to get some closure with this person and to just sort of have like one last conversation or one last argument. Maybe you need closure, group one. So somebody here in this connection needs closure, and someone in this and someone in group one is going to want a transformation of this entire relationship for it to work out. But there's a lot of confusion and stuck energy here about how that happens. So what this looks like in real life is, I really want to be with this person. I'm comfortable with this person. I've already started building with this person, but they're just so argumentative or so secretive, or there are these energies that have come in between our relationship. I just don't know how we start over. I want to start over. I can see good things happening. Okay. I have an idea of how we can get good. I want to take that new path here, but I just don't know. I'm terrified that it won't work out again. I'm going to clarify this Ace of Spheres, because this is the Ace of Wands in the traditional tarot. This is a passionate beginning. This is also well, let me clarify it first. Clarify this Ace of Spears. Thank you. Five of Cups. It feels like in this connection, group one, with your person in the month of May, like there's a circular kind of energy here, or cycles that you guys go through, where every time you start over, someone lets the other person down with this Five of Cups, or you guys get to talking about some of the mistakes that have been made or some of the regrets, and then it's like back to this stuck, confused energy here with this Eight of Swords and this Nine of Swords. This is, how do I get out of this situation? Could be feeling trapped. Okay. This is a need for you, group one, to confront something, to have something, like to have a breakthrough moment for your relationship. You could even be feeling, again, like you want closure, like you've been doing okay independently, but a part of you misses the hope that you had in this connection, the spark that you felt for this person, and you're just trying to figure out what direction you should take moving forward. Okay. So for your situation, let me get some on this Nine of Earth for this community. Let me clarify this Tower, because I want to see what this is, because this is your situation. There's definitely been a breakthrough. The Chariot, more Cancer energy. This breakthrough is about you wanting to definitely move forward or move on. Okay, you'll have to figure out how that resonates for you, but this is wanting to move forward or move on, because this energy could be picking up on you and your partner. One person could be ready to move on. One person could be ready to get back out there in the dating world with this community, or just ready to do more with their self and their time. And the other person could be staging a coup of sorts to try to get you to stick around, but you know that that's not the best thing to do. Or you know that this situation would have to go through a really big transformation. And right now, it seems like whatever unexpected event is going to happen in this connection, it's still going to leave someone here feeling a little trapped and a little stuck. For the outcome with this Ace of Spears and this Five of Cups, clarifying that purifier energy, there is a need to want to start fresh, but someone can't let go of the past with this Five of Cups here. Someone can, and that could be the trap. It could all be mental. It may have nothing to do with, literal actions of someone feeling trapped. This could be mental traps, okay? Mental confusion, mental conflict, overthinking. Again, that word is coming out. But with this Chariot clarifying this Tower again for the Knight of Earth or community, I do feel like there's an energy here like you just want to move on. And that could be, again, you wanting to just move on from the negativity of the relationship and transform it into something productive, or just move on altogether from your person. Okay. This Chariot is, it feels like this is what's coming after the Tower. So this is still action. This is hope towards a better future. You either feel like you can move together in harmony with this person, or you feel like things are just better for you to move forward individually at this time. Okay. All right, so group 1, that's what I have for you for the month of May. Again, this is a general reading that may or may not resonate. Please check the description box for your zodiac sign, for your person's zodiac sign that will resonate with you, whether it's your sun, moon, Venus, or rising sign, for more insight. Okay, thank you so much. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, so hey group 2, thank you so much for coming back, and for those of you who are new, welcome. I am going to be pulling cards today for your love forecast in the month of May. That will be your situation, the challenges you may face in May, and the outcome. Okay, so the outcome isn't definitive. The outcome can be subject to change based on your energy or how you approach your situation. The outcome is also temporary. It is about the month of May. These are general messages that may or may not resonate, but they could resonate with anyone from any zodiac sign. So this is not astrology specific. Okay. Also, towards the end of the message, I will be directing you to the description box, which has the monthlies for the month of May, which may give you a little more insight. Okay. All of these messages are general, and I am hoping they will resonate. But if they don't, please check out your monthlies for more insight and guidance. Okay? So group 2, we are going to start with your situation. Okay? In the month of May. So your love situation is Wheel of Fortune or Lakshmi. Challenges you may face in the month of May with your relationship, the 5 of Seas, or cleansing. And the outcome for the month of May for you in love, 9 of Seas, joy, nice. Okay, so I am going to get tarot messages for each one of these oracle cards, mythical goddess tarot deck, but I'm going to get I'm going to start just reading the cards by themselves first. So for your situation, I feel like in your connection, you may be feeling like things have taken a turn for the better. Okay. You could feel like things are on the up and up with your person. There may have been some things that have taken place that have made you feel a little bit more comfortable moving forward in this direction with the person you are connecting with romantically. With this card representing the number 10, this could also represent the end of a cycle or honeymoon phase. I kind of saw that energy with group 1 too. But just like the end of a cycle and the time to, I guess, move to the next level of your relationship. Okay, that's what it's feeling like to me. This is also feeling lucky and feeling like you are thriving when it comes to matters of the heart. Feeling like you have found your person. This is a feeling of goodwill and good fortune and feeling blessed. Okay. So that could be some of the emotions that you are going to have for the month of May with regard to your situation. A feeling like things are either taking a turn for the better or are going to. So for the challenges that you could be facing, this is cleansing. This is about getting some of the clearing the path for good things to come in. Good things like we saw with this Wheel of Fortune. You could still have things from your past or negative toxic behavior traits that you want to clear up, or that you think your person needs to clear up before you guys can fully move forward and fully have the relationship you know you deserve. But with this cleansing card, I'm getting that you're feeling a sense of relief that something is over. Like what I saw with this Wheel of Fortune, this cycle being over. There could be an emotional release in the month of May, like you've just gotten over a hurdle, or you could be experiencing something that still keeps coming up. This could be for you as an individual, just dealing with something that could be really heavy on you emotionally, and you want to sort of heal from that. The cleansing card has a lot of healing energy to it. Okay. This could also be with this number 5 about changes. You know that changes are occurring. All of these changes won't be easy, but again, it is clearing a path for something to come in, something good. All right. And what we see here is that with this 9 of Seas is that something good is joy. All right. So for you, group 2, you are going to be experiencing some sort of joy towards the end of May. This is your outcome. All right. This is happiness. This is passion. This is representative of the 9 of Cups in the traditional tarot. Something you have been wanting to happen will probably happen for you in the month of May. This will be an exciting time for you. Okay. So the month of May could be very transformative for you and for your romantic relationship. All right, so I want to make sure I get a good shuffle on these because I just did group 1. So I am going to clarify this Wheel of Fortune, okay? I'm also hearing fertility with this Wheel of Fortune message. So this could be an indication of someone being pregnant and really going through an emotional, heavy time. This could also be a desire or want to start a family with this person that you're connecting with. Okay, so the 5 of Swords came out to clarify that. So I feel like if you have been getting what you want in this relationship, it wasn't an easy road. Okay, with this 5 of Swords, I'm getting that, this took some clashing, some egos may have stolen the show of your relationship. There could have been some sort of clashes personality-wise. But this 5 of Swords is definitely about a sense of feeling defeated. Okay, you could be someone who has good things happening, but it's something still feels like the way that it happened could be problematic for you, or could still be eating you up or something like that. All right, so I want to get more clarity on this 5 of Swords and see what this is about. Because this is a very defeated energy, and perhaps you were feeling defeated. Let's see. King of Cups. You were feeling defeated in love. You were feeling defeated in love. You were feeling like you were giving a lot of your emotional self with this King of Cups here in situations. And now you could be feeling with this Wheel of Fortune like you've met someone who's going to reciprocate, a King of Cups type person who is equally romantic, nurturing, and affectionate like you. Or this could be a acknowledgement of what you had to go through just to get to this point in your relationship. Okay, because this is a very emotional card too. So you could be really emotional in a good way about all that you've had to struggle through to get to this point with a King of Cups or as the King of Cups, okay? You are being very receptive and open to love at this time. And I feel like that has come after some time of feeling betrayed, feeling defeated. Okay. You've been hurt. you have been taken advantage of in this card here. That's the message that I'm getting. And it feels like love healed you and you could feel lucky. Okay, like look at all I had to go through just to get to that person, okay? Just to get to this kind of love. All right, so let's clarify this Five of Seas or this cleansing card. Scorpio energy is here, very heavy. Ace of Spears. This is the Ace of Wands in the traditional tarot deck. So this is clearing emotional space to allow newness to come in. Okay? It feels like you're starting a new relationship with somebody. Either you're starting on the right page with someone that you've already been connecting with, or you've recently met someone who has changed the trajectory of your love life. And you're excited. I do feel like you have some regrets that you are currently going to be facing with this cleansing card. But I also feel like you are coming out of this more enthusiastic than ever about love. Okay, I'm going to clarify this again. I feel like what's healing you and your sadness that you may have been experiencing, group 2, is the excitement of this new love relationship. The Ten of Spears or the Ten of Wands in the traditional tarot. I feel like you struggle to be happy, group 2. For me, this feels like you, again, either you're acknowledging all you've had to go through with this Ten of Wands, with this Five of Swords, to finally get to an emotionally satisfactory place. I also feel like you've put in a lot of hard work for this new beginning to start. Again, you could be emotional in a happy way, like happy tears, okay? You could just be really emotional at this time. But I do feel like you're doing the work. You are doing the work. I'm going to clarify this again. All right, you're doing the work. I want to see what you're working towards, because this is a lot of action with these spears here. This is fire energy. Nine of Cups. You've done the work to get to what you want. And again, we have a repeat card here. We'll get to that. This is finally being satisfied. Okay? You've worked very hard on your emotional self. You've attacked some of the really hard emotional habits and wounds that you had. And you're having a new start with this Ace of Spears here. It's something that it's a learning curve here. It's a learning curve with this Ten of Spears, but you are being rewarded. Okay? You're being rewarded. I feel like you don't want to get too complacent. Okay? Like, I do feel like you don't want to get too complacent with this Nine of Cups here. Like, you've come really far, but you acknowledge that you have a little bit further to go. All right? So let's clarify this Nine of Seas, this joy as the outcome. Those were your challenges. Your challenges is allowing yourself to be happy after you have done the emotional work. Okay, in the month of May. So this Nine of Seas, let's see. Eight of Coin, more work, more effort. This joy feels deserved. Okay, this joy definitely feels deserved. So if you are connecting with someone, group 2, you're either where you've always wanted to be with this person or you're getting there. Okay, this is a strong, this Eight of Coin is a strong, this is like strength and determination and focus. Okay, so you are focused on someone. You are focused on making it better and keeping on making it better. The total vibe that I get from your reading is that you're halfway there. Okay? You're almost to where you need to be emotionally. Okay? You still have things that you're working on. Your person could have things that they're working on, but I get the sense that you feel like you're almost where you need to be, and you've gotten through a lot of challenges and a lot of heartache to get there. Let me clarify this Ace of Swords. This Eight of Swords. Four of Wands, yeah. So some of you could be reaching a new level of commitment in your relationship. And that could be engagement. That could just be committing to each other, deciding to be exclusive. But this Eight of Coin with this Four of Wands, this is a strong foundation here. This feels like two people, twin flame, 11-11, two people who want to be together, who are working to get closer to each other because you bring each other joy. Okay, so in the month of May for you, Group 2, I feel like the challenges you're going to face are to be allowing yourself to enjoy some of this happiness and to appreciate what you've been through, trying to balance that out. All right, I'm going to clarify this Five of Swords and King of Cups again. But this outcome looks really good for you for the month of May. Okay, this is a really strong foundation, something that you've really worked hard for. And you're going to be elated that all the pieces of the puzzle are falling into place. All right, let me clarify this Five of Swords and this King of Cups. Five of Coin. So this King of Coin, this definitely feels like someone should be more appreciative of the love that they're receiving at this time. Or if it's not appreciative, somebody should be more understanding that they are lacking nothing. Okay? Again, I kind of feel like you're being hard on yourself, Group 2. Like you have this love here and you have this love coming in with this King of Cups. You've been very patient. You've been very understanding and compassionate of your person. You could have felt like you were not emotionally receiving what you deserved, but you are going to. Okay? I do feel like this is the energy of you are going to with this Five of Pentacles. You may have been the person because this is showing up for your situation. So you could be feeling like, I've always had to be the one to exert myself emotionally, to give of myself emotionally, and I haven't really gotten that equally. But I do feel like that's more of a perception than your reality. Okay? There is no question that you have been through betrayal. You've been through people leaving you hanging. But what still remains here is that you've always remained this good person deserving of love. And this good person able to give what you can receive. And I saw this quote one time. It was like, what did it say? I can give what I require, or something like that. So you're not used to getting what you deserve when it comes to love. You're kind of used to getting the short end of the stick with this Five of Pentacles here. But I feel like that's you and your person. You guys have both been feeling like this, and that's why I feel like you're coming together in the month of May with this Eight of Coin and this Four of Wands. There's been a lot of emotional work done here. And the reward, it feels like, is on its way. And it is going to manifest in joy. You could be happy about this person finally saying, I've worked really hard for this relationship and I want it to work. Let's just be together. Let's just get married. Let's move in. Something to elevate your connection is going to bring you joy. Okay? All right. Group 2, great reading. So that is what I have for you. Don't forget to check the description box for your May zodiac readings that may give you a little more insight into your love connection and what could be coming for you in the month of May. Also, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and I will see you soon. Thanks, guys. Hey, Group 3. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to be using the Game of Thrones Tarot to clarify the messages here for your month of May love reading. What's coming in? What is the forecast? I'm going to be pulling a card for your current situation, for the challenges you may face in May with love, and for the outcome. Okay? Again, like I told to the other groups, the outcome is not like definitive. This is temporary because the time frame that I'm working with is the month of May. So just keep that in mind as we are talking about the outcome of something that may not be the general outcome months down the line, years down the line. But for the month of May, that is what the message that the cards will bring across for us. These messages can resonate with anyone from any sign. These are not sign specific. However, towards the end of the message, I will leave your zodiac sign links in the description box for you to take a look at for more insight into what could be coming for you in the month of May. Okay? These are general messages that may or may not resonate with everyone. Again, please take a look at your birth chart and take a look at the zodiac specific readings to see if they resonate with your sun, moon, Venus, or rising signs. All right, so let's get started, Group 3. Okay, so for your situation for the month of May in love, we have the Great Void, or Aditi. For the challenges you may face in the month of May, Ten of Seas, Purity. And for the outcome for the month of May for your love life, we have the Child of Earth, or Design. So again, I will be using the Game of Thrones Tarot to clarify these messages, but I'm going to take a look at these messages individually first. So it looks like your situation in the month of May, Group 3, is going to be, or your situation currently, things feel like they are going through a transition at this time. This void, it's really not a lot of action that is happening. There's not a lot of communication, it feels like. There's not a lot of movement towards each other with you and your person. It feels like this void is happening for a reason. There is a silence for a reason. There is something powerful and magical taking form that needs to play itself out. And so this is a time, as indicated by this card, of inaction. Sitting still. For those of you who meditate, using this time to meditate through your challenges, to meditate through your circumstances. Okay, to receive enlightenment. Okay, so I feel like enlightenment is on the horizon here with this Great Void card in your situation, because I'm getting the sense that not a lot is going on, but there could be a lot of growth happening during this time between you and your person. So for the challenges that you may face in the month of May, the Ten of Seas, Purity. So this is interesting that it showed up in the challenges, okay? Every other reading had like something challenging. This doesn't feel really challenging, but it could be because Purity is about, for me, vulnerability. And your challenges could be in the month of May, letting your walls down, letting your guard down, allowing yourself to be vulnerable, allowing yourself to experience happiness fully and truly, without stipulation, without condition. And what that could look like in the 3D sense or three-dimensional or earthly sense is, I am going to allow myself to receive love. I'm not going to allow myself to think negatively about this person. I am going to not have any expectations. I'm going to exist in a pure form of love and know that it will be returned to me. Okay, so this is representative of the Ten of Cups, which is all about happiness and fulfillment in the traditional tarot. So your challenges could be about finding some sort of emotional fulfillment during this great void. This may not be a pleasant time for you at all. You know, you could have more questions than answers during this time frame. But you are being encouraged to tap into your innocence and into your purity. Allowing yourself to be vulnerable, allowing yourself to embrace your emotional depths, not be afraid of them, not attach stipulations to them. Okay? And for the outcome, the Child of Earth, this really kind of makes sense coming after this because, again, we're going back to that innocence. This Child of Earth or design is a new way of doing things. A new way of treating yourself or treating others around you. This is a seed. Okay? A magical thing that is happening that is encouraging growth, right? So this seed could be very transformative for your relationship. So in the month of May, a seed is being planted. And for some of you, this could be about fertility. A pregnancy could come out of the month of May. Or the birth of a child or the expectance of a child could be a new beginning for your relationship in the month of May. But this is definitely the birth of something. It's only in the designing stages. Okay, it looks good, it sounds good, it hasn't happened yet, but it's coming. Okay, so let's get into the Great Void. Okay, I do feel like there has been an ending of a cycle. This is the number 20 here. Let's see, Page of Cups. So I do feel like there is going to be communication coming in for you, Group 3. This void is going to inspire someone's emotional self. This Page of Cups is a message of affection, a message of love, good news. Okay, so if in this void you have been feeling like, I don't know how this person feels about me. I don't know, like, what am I supposed to be doing right now? We haven't spoken. I haven't seen them. We're kind of in this dark space right now. I'm not really knowing what direction to take. I feel like there is going to be something to happen during this period of what feels like stagnation to you that is going to progress this relationship, move it forward. Okay? This will be something, and I'm going to clarify that again. Yeah, I'm going to clarify the Great Void again, and then I'll clarify the Page of Cups. This communication will be something that it could be like a very small gesture, but it will be something to reaffirming in a way. Okay, let's see. 7 of Spears. Okay. So I feel like with these two messages here, again, there's a need and a sense here that someone or both people in the connection need to let their guards down. Someone could even be coming in with some sort of communication that you don't want to, that you're not really receptive to right now. And we'll get to receptivity with this Tennessee's again, with this purity. But I'm feeling like somebody is really receptive to a message that is going to come in the month of May. You could be feeling like you need to defend yourself or you need to keep your guard up with this person. But I do feel like their intentions are decent with this Page of Cups. Or your intentions are decent, but someone is really defensive. And that's why this void is existing. There is an imbalance of communication here. One person is more defensive than the other. one person is not as receptive as the other. Okay, and you have to figure out how that resonates with your situation. But let's clarify this Page of Cups. The Magician with the Page of Cups. This communication could definitely be transformative, okay? This is letting me know with this card, clarifying the Page of Cups, this is letting me know this person has a lot more pull and influence in this connection than they bring forth, okay? So they may show up as a page, but they're really a magician. So you may feel like this person is immature, or you may feel like this person doesn't know how to communicate. It's not that. It's just that they are keeping this side of themselves somewhat hidden. Even if it's not a hidden part of them, you know that they have this personality trait that they can be very dynamic and very powerful and very strong. It is not something that they aren't giving their all with this communication. Like I said, it'll be something reaffirming, but not like very, there's a lot of good intent in the message with this magician, but because it comes out so, I don't want to say immature, but not as, not the way you would want it to be, you could still be a little defensive of this person. Like, what tricks do they have up their sleeve? I'm going to clarify this magician. I feel like this is more powerful energy than manipulative energy, but I'm going to clarify because I'm looking at intent. You're defensive of this person. I mean, you're defensive and standing up for yourself against this person for a reason. And I think you're just tired of words, sweet words. You want action. You're tired of that Page of Cups, coming in innocently and then having like some sort of motive possibly, or what you feel is a motive with the magician, and you're standing up for yourself. Okay, that's what you're learning in this void, how to stand up for yourself and how to keep your guard up. Even if it may not be warranted, but we're going to see what this magician is with this Page of Cups, because they want to say something. Five of Swords. So again, this person is very strong, very powerful, very able. They also are not as confident as they may appear. Okay, that's why the communication keeps coming like this, and they could be scared of you. Okay, because you're showing up like this. Okay, don't play with me. And in this void, I think you are both taking the time to reevaluate the roles that you play in this connection. This person has the potential to lead. They have it in them. They have the power at their disposal. They have wit, with air energy. They have passion with fire energy. They have probably material success or wealth, or they're grounded and humble with that earth energy, and they have the emotional capacity to, say what they need to say. But I feel like they sabotage themselves. There's a lack of confidence here that I feel with this person. Okay, so let me get this Seven of Spears. Let me get clarity on this Seven of Spears or Seven of Wands energy. Why is there a defensiveness here in the month of May? Four of Coin. You want to hold back somewhat because you do not want to be taken advantage of. There could be a sense that this person doesn't know what they want. And so you could feel like they play games with that magician energy here, and like they're self-serving or selfish. I feel like they lack confidence. And so when they do come in, they don't come in as strong as they could, because they don't really believe in themselves. They don't really believe that they have what it takes, even though they do, to be with you or something. And I feel like you're defensive because you're tired of that energy. This person could even be closed off. You could be defensive because this person themselves is closed off. They don't give enough. And you could just be over that, you know, this person not giving enough. But I feel like this person gives what they can. And clarify this Four of Coins. Or Four of Pentacles. Knight of Coin. There's a lot of holding back here. There's also going to be some communication for you in the month of May, I feel. Okay. This person is slow to give their heart away. They are slow to give away what they deem valuable. And so because you are mirroring each other, you're doing the exact same thing. You're both defensive and protective of yourselves, but you both have a lot more with this Magician to bring to the table. You're just not showing your hand. And you feel like it's doing you a service, but it's sabotage here with this Five of Swords. You feel like you're protecting yourself. It feels like you're just holding on to the valuable stuff that you have to offer. Your time, your attention. But it's also caused this void. The action has been really slow here. I feel like the message here is that somebody needs to be more thoughtful in the connection. Someone needs to be more thoughtful. With this Knight of Coin here, or Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so that could be your energy or your person's energy. But it does feel like someone wants to communicate with you, Group 3, in the month of May. And that they want to come in. You're a little guarded. You're very guarded, not a little guarded. We have the Seven of Spears and the Four of Coins. That is heavy guarded energy. It's almost like you want to say something too. You want to give this person something of value too. But it's like you're not there yet. Okay, so let's get some clarity on this Ten of Seas, or this pure, it sounds like I'm saying Tennessee, but Ten of Seas, or this purity card. This is for your challenges. And by the way, before I get to that, when I say that your challenge this month will be allowing yourself to be vulnerable, this is a hell of a lot of defensive energy showing up for your situation. So that's why there's a need for softness and vulnerability here. Because what it looks like we have here is two powerful, strong people who are using their energy to fend each other off as opposed to draw each other in. Okay? And I know that that's for a reason. Again, one person shows their feelings in very small doses, but they feel them very strongly. But they don't execute the message in the best way. And one person is sick and tired of being sick and tired. They still are the Knight of Coin or Knight of Pentacles. They're just being very cautious before they open up. Because that Four of Coin isn't opening up. It's being very protective of your resources, okay? And in love, it feels like you're being very protective of your time. Okay, that's what it feels like. You're very protective of your time. Okay, so for the Ten of Seas, we have the Fool. Purity. Happiness. The Fool energy for me is optimism. These are your challenges. Allowing this connection to have a fresh start with the Fool. Taking a risk will be a challenge for you, Group 3. I can already see, because you don't want to take a risk. You want to be protected. You don't want any unannounced, you don't want anything unpredictable. Okay. And I think the challenge for you in the month of May when it comes to love with this full energy, clarifying this purity or this 10 of Seas, is going to be about taking emotional risks, allowing yourself to be vulnerable because you have closed yourself off for some time. And more importantly, it feels like you've closed yourself off from this person. So neither of you can get through to the other. This other person, though, does have a cup. So I feel like there is a need to want to express something, but there has to be vulnerability here, okay? The challenge is also with this full energy, naivete, okay? Not being naive, okay? Not just believing anything. Like, you can still be discerning when it comes to this person. You don't have to shut them out completely. You don't have to be gullible. You don't have to believe everything. You know, you can still do your research. And I'm going to clarify this fool because I feel like this fool wants to know more. And I want to see what that message looks like. Eight of Spears. So, or the Eight of Wands. This is about this is about taking a risk and taking some action in the direction of love, and that's your challenge. I feel like you also have that in you. Like, this person has that magician energy where they have all the power that they could ever need to take the lead in the situation. This person has failed to do that, though, and it has sabotaged the connection. With this Knight of Coins showing up in your energy, group 3, I feel like you can move slow and move cautiously, but you may have to be the person to take the lead. And this here, and with this Fool and this Eight of Spears here, I think this is coming up in your challenges because you're going to have to be very careful about the communication coming in and the communication going out. So again, this is about not being naive. You know, you still need to allow some vulnerability. Allow yourself to express here with this Eight of Spears about communication and expression and action. You need to honor the side of you that wants to speak out. Let me clarify this again. The Six of Coins. This is about doing your part. Right? So there are two powerful leader types in this connection. And the challenge for you this month will be giving something. Being generous. Saying hey first. Sending the message first. That could also be that person's message towards you. They need to reach out first. They need to send the first message. That's what gets this situation back into balance. Someone needs to offer something here with this Six of Coins. I feel a stubbornness too. I see it in the Four of Coins. I see it in the Five of Swords. I see it even in the Fool. But there's a stubbornness here. Wanting to hold back, withhold in order to get what you want. Withholding something of value to get what you want. I do see that here. And I think that when this came up and I said free of motives and free of, expectations, this is about not putting conditions on your love, even though you feel the need to. There is going to have to be some sort of shedding of defenses here, okay, in order to receive something. Okay, so for the outcome, the Child of Earth or Design. Let's see. What we have Four of Wands. Group 2 got this. So this is a seed being planted for a relationship to blossom. This looks like seeds being planted. This looks like a garden, a very fruitful, prosperous garden. Okay, there's a lot of growth in this pair here. A growth that I saw with that great void. And for this to be the outcome, I feel like you will either be beginning a relationship with this person. Someone is going to break the silence. I'm going to clarify this again. Someone is going to plant the seed. And things will get off the ground with this Chariot here. It's almost like this is like, finally, we're moving. We're getting somewhere. Finally, this feels like the growth. This growth has turned into something that's taking form, and that can now take action in the direction that it needs to go in. I feel like this Four of Wands or Four of Spears representing 1111 is about a need to work together. This Six of Coins gives me that energy too. So for the month of May, the focus is going to be on using that void that you're experiencing now very wisely to continue to grow and to also not be so defensive. You want to be a little more emotionally receptive because this person wants to come in. This person wants this with you. And I feel like this is where your connection is headed. There's a lot of stubbornness here. But there's also a lot of things that want to be said about starting over with that Fool card. A lot about vulnerability. You're having a really hard time being vulnerable, emotionally vulnerable right now, Group 3. But I'm going to clarify this Four of Wands too. But this outcome, design, that's a seed being planted. All right, so let me clarify this Four of Spears. And the seed looks like it's a strong foundation. Something is going to be celebrated towards the end of the month. Again, end of the month. Some of you may be at different levels in your relationship. So these readings can resonate with those who are single, in partnerships, or just connecting with somebody that you want to be in a deeper level of commitment with. For those of you who are single, the seed of a relationship could be being planted. For those of you who are married or engaged or with someone, this could be a new start in the form of a pregnancy or in the form of a marriage or an engagement. Okay, so there are different levels of commitment that I feel are going to come into fruition in the month of May towards the end. All right, so let me clarify this Four of Spears because this, again, is also about celebration. I think the silence will be broken. You know, like I said, I do feel like I got that energy anyway, that there's going to be a breakthrough. Someone's going to break through the silence here with this Ace of Swords. Someone is going to speak their truth. There is going to be moments of clarity and honesty. Okay, so that is something to look forward to because this Ace of Swords clarifying this Four of Spears, it feels like this is something that is happening, that has needed to happen. Someone's going to be honest about what they've been feeling, what type of relationship they want. I feel like there's going to be a conversation being had here about the best way to move forward with each other with this Chariot card, which I'm going to now clarify. Definitely the beginnings of a relationship here. Okay, so we have Temperance. Yeah. So this is all about timing. This timing has been very healing. The Great Void. This is healing energy. Not doing too much because there's a lot going on that you can't see, and this void and this what feels like stagnation to you. The universe is still moving around you with this Temperance card here. And things do feel like they are going to fall into place. That is what Temperance is about. Again, balance. We had that with the Six of Coins. Balance will be restored to this situation. So I feel like things are going to be a little rocky towards the beginning of May with you and your person, because there's a stubbornness here from you. You're not wanting to, or your person, however the roles resonate in your situation. There is someone here who wants to be more emotional and express themselves. They have the power to do so, but they are holding themselves back. And then there's you who could be just like holding yourself back from offering this person stability, because you could feel like they don't deserve it, or you don't feel like you have it to give if they don't have anything for you. Okay, that's Six of Coins. Your challenge is going to be to love this person without condition, I feel, in the month of May, or to accept this person for who they are, which will release an energy from you that they can feel comfortable coming forward to you. This person does not feel confident or comfortable letting their feelings be known. You may have absolutely nothing to do with it, but the energy that you give off, if you're saying he better not come back to me or she better not say anything to me, they can feel that. Okay? And they're playing that back in their heads, and they're sabotaging themselves and the connection. This Temperance tells me that things will fall into place and come together. Okay? There has been a lot of time, a lot of things that only time can heal. Okay, a lot of things that you won't even have any control over. All right, but there is a balance that is going to take place in this connection that is going to plant the seeds for something new in your relationship with this person. Okay? All right, group 3, that's what I have for you. Don't forget to check the description box for your zodiac specific month of May sign. Perhaps that will give you a little more insight and detail with what you may be experiencing this month that can resonate with your sun, moon, Venus, or rising. Do not forget to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.